Blog Talk Radio.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
All right, everybody, welcome to Anonymous Radio with me, your host, as always, HU911 Anonymous. I know this is our usual singly theme song. I am currently trying to arrange a new theme song with a band I personally know. But now to go down to brass tacks, since we haven't had a normal episode in a few weeks. Our main topic for today's show, South Korea's president going down. What I mean by going down, I mean impeached. I cannot believe it. Now, this is the main story. Now, I got this currently off CNN right now. Apparently, the South Korean president, Park Geun-hye, south of the North Korea thing, where on another show I keep talking about fucking flamethrowers and we keep talking about Kim Jong-un being fat. But on to that later. Apparently, she's been voted out in a 234 and 56 vote. The 254 meaning yes and 56 meaning no, to impeach her. Apparently, they were going to impeach her over this corruption scandal. A corruption scandal, we do not know what the hell it is. I mean, seriously, it's something. Over a corruption scandal with 6 absentations, I don't know what the hell it is. And their little their court says the process 6 months. Now, this is unbelievable. The Park Geun-hye, this the president of South Korea. I know it's a kind of a funny name, yet it's funny. She literally apologized on national TV. I mean, seriously, it kind of sounds like that kid who got kidnapped, taken by the North Koreans, and he said, "I beg North Korea for your forgiveness." It kind of sounds like that. It really does sound like it. Where he's just begging for forgiveness. And that's what Park Geun-hye did. She apologized to the public following their vote to impeach her. And that she said, quote, that she was careless and that she caused a big national chaos. What kind of chaos could you cause? What kind of fucking chaos? I mean, seriously. We just don't know. Sorry, folks, we just had some technical difficulties regarding the program. We are now going to go back to what we were saying before we were temporarily left off the air. Now, back to what we were saying. Apparently, she was saying that she was careless and had caused a, quote, big national chaos. What kind of national chaos have you caused? I mean, be specific on what you caused. What did you cause to begin with? And she said that this was an apparent reference. Now, this is according to CNN, by the way. I'm not plagiarizing on anything they say. They say it was a reference for, does this totally sound like Hillary Clinton right here to you? This is completely a Hillary Clinton thing. I mean, seriously, this is the Hillary, full stop. Apparently, it was a reference to her sharing classified information with a confidential lacking security clearance. I wonder what that sounds like to us, huh? What does it sound like to you people out there listening? Yeah. And she says, I solemnly accept the voices of the National Assembly and the people and sincerely hope the current confusion will come to an end in an orderly manner. Be specific on current confusion. Be specific on that, because we don't. What kind of confusion have you currently caused? I don't know what you caused. We don't know what you caused. I don't know if South Korea knows what you caused. Badass North Korea definitely don't know what you caused because they're suppressed everything. But they say, as I just said earlier before we got temporarily cut off, that it will be a 6-month process. I mean, come on. It takes 6 months for an impeachment process. It didn't take long. Seriously, 6 months is too long. It didn't take that long to impeach Nixon. It didn't take that long to impeach Nixon. It did not take that long to impeach him. Impeach and prison him. I mean, come on, man. Piss me off. I mean, why? There is no justice in society. No justice. Politicians get to get away with shit. Police get to get away with shit. I mean, cops get away with everything. This has nothing to do with the show. I'm just making better references. It's no reference, but it's the truth. Some politicians get away with lots of things. Sometimes they get away scot-free. They get impeached. They get impeached. This is an example of the impeachment thing, but they did not get charged, and they came back being the president. This is a complete example for you. Bill Clinton, for example. First, after that scandal in 1998 or 1997, dealer's choice. Upon those, I can't remember the dates of the year. At first, he was charged and impeached. Then the Senate dropped the fucking charges, and then he was put back in office. I mean, seriously. Anyone be pissed off at that? Anyone? Anyone at all be angry at something like that? I mean, anyone at all trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with this society as we know it? Because I guess it's going to be the end of the world as we know it. Now, since we've gone through that topic and we have no other callers, I don't have my other usuals, I'm going to go to the other assorted things. Two teams, we are going to go to the other assorted things. After we play a song, we are going to play All Along the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix. Enjoy a 4-minute long song, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to, that was Jimi Hendrix's All Along the Watchtower from 1972, before his unfortunate death, which was completely saddening. To this fellow musician, with his classic guitar solos and everything in between. Today we have 3 songs, with the exception of our classic theme song. We have a caller on the line. Let's let him on. Hello, Taco. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Hey, princess. What's up?
What the hell is going on here? Pardon the.
Haitian, what's up?
No, no, just calling in to entertain myself.
How you doing, man?
What's the topic
How you
of the
doing?
evening?
It was about
South Korea.
It was about South Korea's president getting impeached finally, and something about a corruption scandal.
Okay, and would you like to enlighten the audience on what led to this?
It was the corruption scandal. They were a little I'm just going to call it Congress, voted her, threw her right out. They just kicked her out.
Now, okay.
On 6 things.
What I find very interesting about this is that the only thing I ever read up on it in stateside media, in stateside mainstream media, excuse your interruption, is that the South Korean president was caught up in some kind of scandal with Viagra, and this Viagra scandal uproared the entire that's all I've read from CBSNews.com is that something had to do with Viagra or some kind of drug deal with the Viagra company that made this president of South Korea and everybody got pissed off at this lady about some kind of drug deal.
Yeah.
And basically that's all I read from mainstream media stateside. So that could be a fake news story. That could be a fake news story. And if it is a fake news story, that's the only thing I've ever read about the South Korean revolt.
Yeah.
And
apparently,
so what's really going on.
Yeah, and apparently they said something about her doing a Hillary. You know, not the other part. I mean, the sharing classified information Hillary part. Yeah. Sharing classified info.
Okay. Well, what's the source on that? It just seems like you're just sharing some kind of like some kind of gossip here. But what's the source on that?
No, it says with some
kind of leak or
a leak. Yeah, it was a leak, and she apologized on national TV. Yeah.
Okay. Where did she do that? I mean, she also done fucked up, by putting out the fake news that the Benghazi terror attacks was a organic event created by a YouTube video while she was Secretary of State.
Wasn't that?
But the election cycle's over. Hillary can't hurt us anymore.
Yeah, that was Pizzagate that started that one.
Oh, Pizzagate's a whole different deal. I would think that there's something there, considering that these companies that are at the center of everything really want to keep everything down on the quiet and not hurt their reputation, as opposed to coming out with the owner of the company making a big press conference like most places do and saying, denouncing these accusations. But, this James Alefantis individual, he doesn't come out and do a press conference or anything like that.
Accusation.
Which is really kind of weird. It makes you wonder if this whole fake news thing is on the precipice of uncovering something that's huge. Now, imagine if you will. I'm sorry to come onto your show completely hijacked, but imagine if you will a world where any newsprint magazine can write anything that they want about you, anything that they want, completely slandering you and destroying your life, and there is no rebuttal.
Yeah.
There is no rebuttal because there's no news source or truth source in order for your story that actually happened in order to be told
to be
proven. The way it happened.
And apparently,
as opposed to how it was interpreted. Interpretation is going to take over everything. That's not going to work. So this fake news thing is going to shoot itself in the fucking foot. But it's fucking scary because if it does take hold, that's Orwell right there. We're done.
Yeah.
Goodbye, First Amendment.
And apparently,
goodbye, First Amendment.
And apparently, lately I heard some crap about Trump charging a 35% tax for companies that move out of the U.S. That would be an evil thing. Do you think Trump would possibly do that type of thing?
Well, you got to look at the opportunity here in the United States of America. I mean, you got to look at the country as itself. With the third of the population of any major country in the world. I mean, India has over 1 billion people. fucking, Russia had, tons of people. China had over 1 billion people, and the United States of America was producing, a third of the goods for the entire world with 1/3 of the population. I mean, we created something that's incredible, and we can possibly get there again. We're not going to get the jobs back overseas, but what can happen, okay, instead of bringing the jobs back, is that new companies will go in and buy these old businesses, these old properties that still have the equipment on site, and still have the ore to mine. And these new companies can emerge. This is a brand new opportunity for business in America right now. There's huge opportunity. So if you can get in there and get at the top of the ladder and completely get in there, because the rest of the world cannot compete with the United States. If the United States was running
I completely agree
as best
with you.
as
I
it
agree.
possibly fucking could. So,
yeah,
but I'm
apparently
not in agreement with Trump picking the Exxon CEO as the Secretary of State. I don't know what to expect out of this. That's weird. Yeah. That's fucking weird. I'm just going to say it on record. That's weird.
Yeah. Fucking. Yeah, and apparently Bruce Rauner got a deal with ExxonMobil to keep 2 nuclear power plants open. What's your opinion on nuclear power plants, really? And Bert said, out of sight, out of mind.
We need to burn the fuel that we have, and I don't know. Well, I do know, but it's too much to answer on like a little half-hour program. Nuclear energy is just plain dangerous because we cannot utilize it the way that it could be in order for it to be clean, okay?
I mean,
nuclear energy, the way it is used to create energy is not clean, and it will not be clean because we do not have that technology in order for it to do so. We cannot produce a little mini sun and little reactors across the entire Earth in order to produce unlimited energy.
Clean.
That's a fusion nuclear reaction.
Fukushima's a good example of that, right?
Fission reactions, which, you have rods and you deplete them, and then they have a half-life of 500,000 years.
And they use them for bullets
all we're doing
and
is
armor-piercing rounds. Yeah.
Yeah, we can get to the depleted uranium kind of deal. I mean, the depleted uranium munition systems are fucking evil, but damn, they're effective. But
and
not
then you
good
put
for
6
human
feet in the
race at all.
ground. And all right, now let's get back to the main topics at hand. Then we'll go to the other ones. Now, 2 teens got charged with aggravated arson after lighting up Smoky Mountain National Park. They're going to be charged as adults. But what's next for these pieces of shit? What's next for them? I mean, seriously. Remember the Smoky Mountain National Park? I saw on TV.
No.
It's in Tennessee. It's some national park in Tennessee that apparently got burned. Yeah,
oh, no
my
shit.
grandma's
It got
been
fucking
there.
Burned? Like burned to the ground,
Gatlin.
like no more Smoky Mountain National Park?
No more Smoky Mountain National Park, but it torched Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Gatlinburg, Tennessee, it relies basically on tourism. I shit you not. These
son of a bitch.
Yeah. It started like last week, about a few days before Oakland, that Oakland fire. You know, the one that torched that warehouse, killed about 36 people, I heard. I mean, there was construction at that Oakland warehouse that wasn't even supposed to be there. I'm serious. No, I'm actually serious.
Hey, Cody.
Go ahead.
Cody, just between you and me, the only reason why I would want to travel to the Midwest or the East Coast or Gatlinburg or anything like that, all right, is for tornadoes and ghosts. Just between you and me, I want to go see a tornado in the Great Plains, and I want to stay a night over in Gettysburg. Like Pennsylvania and shit like that.
Once.
Oh my God, that sounds so.
I've been there
amazing.
once.
Yeah,
all
just
right.
stay there overnight.
Now, Yeah, no, this
All right,
next
go on to
one
the next
kind of
topic.
gets a little. Yeah, this one goes a little bit close to home in the Bow neighborhood, in the kind of like Bow Hotchkiss neighborhood. Now, in Perry, Ohio, on an interstate, there was this pileup. You want to know how many cars?
96?
A 50-car pileup occurred in Perry, Ohio, on an interstate. And there was a 30-car pileup in Michigan. 30-car pileup in Michigan with injuries and deaths. I mean, how is this shit occurring? Because I
don't
there
know,
are
but
many
the current
factors.
traffic right now on the I-17 in Phoenix is clear, and the weather right now in the Midwest is cold.
It's snowing right now. It's snowing. I think the reasons this stuff is occurring is like black ice, and people aren't even driving straight. Maybe they're wasted on alcohol.
I was gonna say, you just end it with, "Hey, that's traffic and weather," and then you go to the next topic.
Yeah. Now this next one I saw recently on local TV. Apparently, Obama's ordering a review of the 2016 election hacking by Russia. I don't think there's any evidence to back up his dumbass claims. What do you think?
It's no longer a review. The CIA now claims that Russian hackers had something to do with it. I don't believe it. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore.
I never believed it. I never believed it.
President. Sorry, guys. Next topic.
Actually, there was no other topics on the list because I've been stuck at home all week because I haven't been at school. Had to deal with this issue with medical stuff. Now we can talk about whatever the hell we want.
I was going to say, we got through the show in half an hour. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
24 minutes.
We can talk about whatever we want. Yeah, we can talk about whatever the hell we want. Right. I mean, I know that Vegas. Did you listen to Bo's show last night with Subscatter?
No, I avoided that. I avoided that with a 10-foot dick.
Yeah, Subscatter's a dick. That was on a scale of 1 to 10. Do you think I'm a dick?
I don't have any opinion either way, and it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to get to other show topics. Like, I'm wondering what the hell is going to happen to our country for the next 4 years.
Yeah. It's going to be a definite topic on this. I mean, I haven't had a regular episode in about a month because of all this special episode stuff, and we've had the last episode.
Oh, fuck your show. I'm just talking about the presidency.
Yeah. But now we're going to go the presidency for the next 4 years because I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe possibility of people leaving. I don't know. I mean, there could be
I doubt it.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering what the hell is going on with. I'm just wondering what the hell is going on with the high dollar cabinet picks, high dollar or high.
I heard Rudy Giuliani is no longer
high echelon military. So that makes me wonder.
I heard Rudy Giuliani. I heard Rudy Giuliani no longer wants to be on the list for Secretary of State. I heard that.
Well, allegedly he withdrew his name at the end of November.
Yeah, go be a lawyer again, Rudy. Go be a lawyer and go bust people for insider trading in the 80s.
Well, that's what I thought too. It's like, all right, cool. So you were a chief, district prosecutor or whatever the fuck he was, for New York City. He was the mayor for 9/11. He's a very charismatic individual, but a leader in government.
Very charismatic.
A leader in government. I don't know.
Did you hear that?
Same thing for Trump. It's like, what the fuck? He doesn't have any government experience, but
military at all.
Let's hope for the best.
Did you hear that Trump's going to keep his executive producer status on Celebrity Apprentice? You hear about that?
No,
apparently he's going to keep that.
I did hear that Trump came out and said that was actually fake news. That he was not going to keep his executive producer status. But what was funny too.
Just like Pizzagate?
All right, so you got 1 minute in the broadcast. Thank you for everybody listening to Anonymous Radio.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you on the podcast. We'll see y'all next week. Now to continue on with Shindua and Cody. Now to continue on with the Shinduo and Cody Brault show on Anonymous Radio.
Oh, shit. Just call me Cameron. Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, the Cameron and Cody show.
Yeah, Cameron and Cody.
Yeah. yeah.
I knew a lot of Codys when I was growing up. Always childhood friends.
Also, do you know the episode with you and me is on YouTube? Do you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, the episode with you and me, that bullshit episode, it's on YouTube on my channel. I put the new Anonymous Radio episodes on my YouTube channel now because of that new BTR. Because of that new BTR policy, me and Bo found out about. Remember that? Something about a new BTR policy about 100 hours. So I decided as an alternative to upload the recordings up on YouTube. It's a pain in the ass to do because I had to remove the ads on the side. I freaking hate YouTube because they won't let me have all my recordings for the music for the show. I mean, seriously. They don't allow your awesome recordings.
Well, I know some people that actually do YouTube broadcasts and podcasts and blah blah blah. That's actually a new platform nowadays to do is YouTube, but you need a nice microphone and a nice quiet space in order to do it. With this Blog Talk Radio kind of platform, it's pretty easy to do with the telephone, but with the YouTube, it's much simpler and cheaper, but you got to invest into it, physically.
Yep. Also. Yeah, I've had my YouTube account for about almost 5 years. I've had no strikes. I have a partnership with Full Screen Incorporated.
Right.
Yeah, that was a personal achievement on that. I've achieved over 100 videos. I even have a video that got over 1,000 views, which was also a personal achievement in itself. I kind of liked that. I mean, seriously.
Well, I agree with that. So you have a tweet that, reaches 4,500 people. And then you have a YouTube video that, people sat there and watched for, over 1,000 people, sat there and watched. Wait, 4,500?
Yeah. I've never had a video that had 4,500. I've never had a video that 4,500 people have watched. I never have. Probably never will.
All right, you mentioned the number 45. I was like,
I've had 1,000 people. I've had over 1,000 people watch on some of my videos. I haven't made a ton of video money on it because of YouTube's new money algorithms and shit. And I started up a Patreon. Yeah, I set it up pretty well.
YouTubing, it's a lot of initial investment. It's a lot of time, a lot of effort.
Yeah.
But if you have time and the effort and the means to do it, go for it because it doesn't take a whole lot of money. You know what I mean?
It doesn't take a lot. And even so, remember that episode? Remember that episode with all of us, Princess Stefford, Bo, you, me? We were all talking about YouTube Nazis.
Yeah.
Level 5 Führer. You are the Führer. Führer. No YouTube for you.
Oh, right. I'll have to check that out again. It's been a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, some of the episodes I've had to delete because of space. I remember. Yeah, I think it was one of the bullshit episodes. I kind of deleted a few because of stuff. I remember BTR deleted one of my episodes of Anonymous Radio because Virus made a death threat to Anita Sarkeesian in the past. That's why he's barred from the show. He's barred from it.
Yeah, he's hard to have on live.
He's not allowed.
You can be too sometimes, to be honest with you. But he's hard to have on live because he he spits shit out the side of his face, and it makes you look bad because you're the show host allowing this. That's not acceptable because you are ultimately responsible for what is interpreted on the podcast.
Occurring. Yeah, and
Correct.
this is a great example. This is a very good example. One time I had an episode with AK Illuminati and Cyrus. He was like screaming like hellfire, something about regarding police, and then I muted him. I muted him because I could not take the screaming, and he just decides to leave. AK decides to leave, and then I'm just forced to end the episode from there.
Well, I can't speak about that. I can't speak about that, and you can't really change the past. But what I can say is, with the tweet storm coming out of Mr. Cyrus that night, talking about basically throwing out a death threat to everybody he's ever known, basically made me think to myself, all right, well, I'm going to unfollow this individual. I'm going to go ahead and unfollow him. He's still following me, but whatever the fuck. And I'm not going to follow him again. And he is not allowed on air on any of my broadcasts or anything like that.
He's actually gotten...
So that's pretty simple to deal with. As far as AK, Mr. Non-Knowledge, great guy. He's
great.
He's really down to earth. He's really cool.
Aaron's a great guy. He's cool.
I have nothing bad to say about him. I wish
me neither. I got nothing.
He had better opportunities, like in his real life. Like, had a nice, he could be a great journalist. He could be a great journalist.
I sent him some information once about this.
But he struggles, and he still gets stuff out to us, even though he struggles. But he's not trying to run over the north border and shit. Hey, what up?
Oh yeah, Cameron. This is a great thing. One time I actually sent AK a story about, you cannot believe this. This factory in North Chicago and South Chicago, Illinois, or was it Hammond or something like that? The soil was tainted. The soil had arsenic and lead in it, and children were stepping on the grass, and they were literally being poisoned, and they didn't know it.
I believe that.
I shit you. Yeah, I shit you not, because there was an old lead factory about 30 years back.
And what's sad too is that when these old lead factories, get shuttered down and closed down for business, all that shit that they're left behind is left unchecked. You know what I mean? You have all
seriously,
this property,
that's
all this
up.
land, and as long as you own a large swath of land in the United States of America, you're set, you're fine. But you have all this land, there's all this shit in it. It's like, come on, just take care of it,
Yeah,
I find it unreal. For business owners, take care of your shit.
Oh yeah, Cameron, what kind of power plant do you work at? Let's hope it's not a nuclear one.
I do not work at any power plant. I work at a construction material supply for specialty coatings. And
kind of sounds like with his granite.
Yeah. Well, with his granite, but I work with stuff that you mix A and B, and it turns hard. And if you mix the wrong kind of materials, you're going to destroy a lot of shit. What's up? Yeah.
It's snowing right now.
So I get paid to... What the fuck is snow?
It's snowing where I live.
I don't know what snow is. I've never been in snowfall in my life.
Because it never snows in Phoenix. Because it never snows
bing,
there.
Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, it doesn't snow here. But seriously, even though I'm 31 years old, and I never been someplace where it was snowing, actively snowing. I've been in places where it snows, and I've been in snow, but I haven't been in snowfall ever in my life.
Did you hear that Nevada legalized recreational weed? Did you hear about that?
I did.
Yeah, it looks like Scott gets to have recreational weed. Now, I wish Ohio had some, so we can actually try to help Bo cure Bo Hotchkiss disease.
No,
we need to help.
You can't do that. You can't do that. He's allergic to it. He's allergic to it. He's going to vomit violently. You know, you can't give somebody poison and expect them to be immune to it like immediately. Bo is going to violently vomit. You know, he's just allergic to the stuff. Seizure. There's nothing you can do about it.
Some kids at some school up north in Chicago got 8 marijuana gummy bears. No, I'm serious. No shitting. I'm not shitting with you. This actually did occur recently.
AIDS stuffed marijuana scummy bears?
Marijuana.
What?
They have these gummy bears that have like traces of marijuana. Scott talked about it on an episode of Sidetracked. It was on the Blood Vino episode, the Halloween one. They talked about it. Yeah.
Okay.
He was talking about that then. Yeah, you gotta listen to that episode during the live part of the show where he actually mentions about that.
All right, I'll take a gander.
Yeah. Yeah.
This episode, I think we're about to sign off, huh?
No, we're about to sign off in about 4 minutes, so we can actually discuss about one more thing. Yeah. Do you know that Chicago has gone through more murders this year ever since? How many murders have there been in Phoenix? Don't know.
I don't know. Probably a ballpark range of like maybe 1,500, maybe 2,000. It's December right now.
Well, currently
I don't think 2,000 doesn't sound right. It's probably like I don't know, like 1,200.
Currently in Chicago, there's 700 and counting. The cops can't even control it, and there's currently a lawsuit against the CPD for CPD cop killing a guy. Do you think the cops are probably going to get away with it? They always get away with crime scot-free, don't they? Right? Hell, I bet
it depends on what department you're in.
The cop
Phoenix
that
PD,
killed that.
You can't get away with shit. I mean, especially with the liberalism that's going on here in Phoenix right now. Phoenix, Arizona is like the liberal island in Arizona.
Of the
world. The rest of the state is conservative as fuck. But since Phoenix is such a large city with a large amount of people, it became liberal. So really disappointing.
Yeah, I bet it could. Plus, I bet Jason Van Dyke in Chicago is going to get away with it. I bet. And did you hear that the guy who killed that that guy that shot that guy when he was like running away last year, like in I can't remember, South Carolina. I can't remember. It was something like South Carolina. Pulled out his gun, shot him a bunch of times, and he flies like a rag doll. Can't remember what it was. Yeah, me neither. But I remember the guy who killed. You remember that Camille guy back in September, the guy with that lady who recorded it on Facebook Live. Remember that?
No. Oh yeah. That guy that got shot. Yeah.
I heard he got found not guilty. That's what I heard. I heard.
He's
that's
dead.
what I recently heard.
The cop that shot him? Oh.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
I heard he.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was found not guilty. I mean, seriously, that's fucked up. I mean, that was recorded on Facebook Live. Son of a bitch.
I don't know what to say about it.
That was recorded on Facebook Live. Come on. That's clear evidence right there. Come on. That's completely messed up. I mean,
and with that bombshell injustice, that ends this week's episode of Anonymous Radio.
Enjoy next week's episode with a new topic and new guests. So once we wait for the 45 minutes part, and
hey Cody, thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah, sure. You can come on anytime. I don't really care. We could use more people. I tried inviting Bo and Princess Stefford, but they couldn't come, which sucked. They wouldn't be able to.
Late.
Last week